Yo, what's up? Hope everything works fine. Sup? How you all doing? I had to figure out all the stuff in the beginning all the time. Always the same. We actually have like a friendly battle here apparently, so let's see. Let's see how this is gonna go. I assume they saw that I'm live or something. Who knows? Anyway, how you all doing? Good to be back. Is everything fine? Is music too loud? I have no idea. By the way, today there is no cable attached to it anymore. There is no cable here, so there is no disconnection. The issue is I have no idea if that's gonna be now still stable or whatever. I have no idea. But hopefully it is. That's all that I can hope for. But hopefully also you're all fine. Oh yeah, how you all? It's great to be back. Again, we're gonna stream especially in the new season a little bit more. We have now a friendly battle coming up here. Okay, this already looks a little bit laggy, but I think it might be a little bit laggy on my phones. But yeah, it is. Look at this. We have a fantastic lead matchup here already with the Jellicent against our Weird. It's actually... Again, I can change back as well to cable again if it's gonna be too annoying. We have to see. I test out a little bit. It has been a little bit... But like, it's the thing, so it goes over Wi-Fi. And as I'm streaming now, it also goes over Wi-Fi. It's always, I think almost they're gonna have to change back to a cable connection, and then we're gonna have the perfect sound the entire time that we're disconnected. I can't wait for that. Anyway, I'm gonna try to... Why are you playing toxic stuff? Don't like that. Oh wait, I'm also having weird stuff. I will change back to cable, I think, after this one, because it is a bit too inconsistent. Even though it would have been nice to just have a phone here, but it seems like that streaming kind of affects it a little bit more. But it's good to know. We're here to test still. That's why we're showing the foul play then. That's why we're here. We want to know on how we can improve streaming as well for the new season. So I will change after this battle back to the cable. Are we sure this team is strong? Like this team that I'm currently playing is not strong, but this is a team that I played in my recent video at least. So yeah, it is what it is. Swift coming through here. I say I still survive. I say we still survive this one. Just give me a second afterwards so I can change things back. Yeah, survive still. I can... We win with Gengar. We're gonna destroy him now with Gengar. Yo, what do you think about my Mustang team? Zygarde, Metagross, and Kyurem White. Shoot. Okay. They will never see it coming. But this is actually going to be a Sludge Bomb now. They do think it's gonna be like a bait or something, and then they're gonna just no shield here. Okay, we're gonna lose, but that's fine. I just have to find my cable real quick that I have new for this one. Here's somewhere. Yeah, I found it. That's perfect. And then we can at least change it up a bit. Yeah, it's mostly just streaming affecting it. Now we're gonna have to see that I have my cable in a perfect position, but I can also see if I get a better cable again. It's maybe my phone issue, but sometimes cable works, sometimes don't. I will close one. Good game to you, and we're gonna play some actual gameplay now. Fantastic. How are you all doing? We have a few events announced now, which is kind of cool. Okay, what the hell? Why do I have the phone here twice? Does it work? Yeah, enable. That should be fine. And give me a sec. Should be this one. Where is it? It still doesn't show it to me. That's perfect. Hello? Give me a sec. I have no idea why it doesn't show it to me anymore. But we will figure that one out. Still has it wrong. I love that for myself. Still thinks it's connected to something else. Give me a sec. Have to figure out everything here right now. Fantastic. Still doesn't see it. One sec. It's just because I use a different program now that I wanted to try out for the stream. It just doesn't work. It is absolutely fantastic. I just have to find where I can get rid of it again. I don't see that. Only gonna take a few seconds. I don't know why it doesn't... I can do something else anyway. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And we are ready to go. That experiment was already not working out for us, but that is okay now because at least we know that now. And that's all. Again, I just try to get into streaming again now, especially for the upcoming season. And now things are hopefully better. Anyway, I want to try some good teams today. Am I in... good game. Bist du in London, EAC? I am not gonna be in London, no. I am not gonna be there. I did some battles yesterday. We actually have more than 5 sets today. And I want to try out this core because it's so broken. But I'm mainly actually curious about the say-up of this team here, which is going to be the Florges. And I do like the idea of Florges in this team. And I think this is like one of the strongest teams that you can currently run. So, I actually want to record as well, just in case for YouTube. But this looks all now a little bit better. This looks all way better. Oh, I wonder if that comes through as well. Thanks for the small support, Lily. I love that member on YouTube. I know why this doesn't come up. It's all just a whole lot. Okay, we have here please no volt switch. Thank you that you are volt switch. I love that for myself. Can swap out of here. This is kind of basically the worst possible Pokemon I could imagine. The game itself, by the way, is laggy. It's not the stream itself. It's actually the game, which is interesting. Curious why this is the case. This is the second worst Pokemon I could imagine. So, hey from Brazil. There was actually a kind of like not a meme going on, but like, it was like some... When I was first streaming, there was like the Brazil thing going on where like, I don't know, everybody was just giving shoutouts to Brazil. So shoutouts to Brazil. Don't know if anybody still remembers those times. I have no idea how that even started. But shoutouts to Brazil. Still curious on why the gameplay looks a little bit worse than was yesterday and the day before. But yeah, my goal is to stream around 2 to 3 times a week. I think like around like every 2 days is kind of fine. But we are not in good position now. Gonna go into my Emporium, at least I resist the fast move. And let's see if we can catch the move. We cannot catch the move. But that's fine because Rockslide at the end of the day is doing less. Dude, is Gastrodon a weekly tough in Stunfisk? Come to Brazil. Always. Brazil is my favorite country. We won the World Cup there. We definitely didn't beat them 7-1. Fantastic. But yeah, how you all doing? It is a bit later than I wanted to be streaming. I want to aim to stream earlier, but days have been a bit less organized with a tiny baby there. So it's fine. Eventually I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I'm kind of forced to shield this move up because otherwise I'm going to lose immediately. To be fair, we are basically facing currently the Pokemon that I hate the most for this team. Like, we have 2 Core Breaker that have the same kind of moves, basically. Okay, we get the KO here, that's kind of cool. They go back into Dunsparce, okay, have fun with that. Can I catch? I cannot catch. Oh, they have Nidoqueen. I think, like, it depends on if it's Shadow or not. I actually hope it's Shadow Nidoqueen, but based on damage, I think it's Shadow. It's non-Shadow. That's so weird. Like, nobody's running non-Shadow Nidoqueen. But I have a chance. I absolutely have a chance here. Oh, absolutely have a chance here. They're forced to still go for a charge move with their Dunsparce. And... okay. As long as I don't have 2 moves here, I'll win. If they have 2 moves, I don't. So, let's see. I win. Okay, I take that. First game, quite a tough team, but for this team that we have, that is not be really an issue. That is not going to be an issue. Oh, I can't wait to start the Road to Glory, by the way. I am excited for that. It's gonna be quite more fun. Because, like, you kind of battle for something then, which I can't wait to have again. Like, you battling to try to get somewhere. Like, this, of course, generally in this season kind of a bit awkward, but it's just generally, like, I have hit legend every single... Please don't disconnect the entire time again. Actually got the sound, but it didn't disconnect. That's kind of interesting. But, yeah, basically, I hit legend every single season. It's kind of more of a given. And I like to have a bit of a challenge. Why is it doing that? Why is it disconnecting? Oh, it's actually connected via... I understand now why... Okay. It's actually connected, I think, also with Wi-Fi here right now. Even though it is a different program, I think it just connected itself as well with Wi-Fi, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense that it's still working. Yeah, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Not supposed to be, but... We see here I have a lot of knowledge about tech and stuff. Show it for one move. Ah, no, actually, that's fine. It's CMP tie. So, if I disconnect this, I will connect it back again, and it's gonna be fine. I just gave it the opportunity to connect to Wi-Fi as well to see which one is better, but apparently they're both the same. That's why it's looking so different. But then I don't need the cable, so I don't know. I guess it's kind of fine like this as well. Just leave it as is. We have LilyNiRiain against us here. It's best for me to have it here, but I'm curious on what they have in the back if they go into this Pokemon here. Absolute tech genius. Honestly, it couldn't go worse today. Especially, like, this is the funny thing. I spent like around like half an hour to an hour to try to figure out on how to like stream it through like Wi-Fi, and I got it done that at the end. But like, I still messed it up practically. So like, that's my favorite. It's honestly fantastic. It's only the question if I should change it, or if that's fine. It's just like the issue with the cable. I just need a new cable. It's kind of the whole thing about it. Okay, we have to go into our final Pokemon anyway, so I'd rather go here with it. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. We're not gonna give up, but that is not good. That is kind of basically the worst possible Pokemon I could imagine for myself here. It makes sense that I went to the Licky because I would have had a super effective move against Pokemon with my Florges. So it's like not that, oh my god, Stream Snipe or some stuff like this, because they have the best Pokemon that they could have had, you know, in the bag. That's not going to be the case, but I'm not going to be able to win this battle practically here. I think I'll leave it for this stream and see if I can figure out a new cable. I think that's the best idea towards streaming right now. Need like a stream cable. I haven't used otherwise. Anyway. It was kind of more lucky for the opponent that they had still this Pokemon in the back. But that is fine. That was just kind of oddball. Like, there was not really a lot that I could have done there. So yeah, I'm alright with that. Should do it, make this a little bit smaller again as well. No, it's kind of stuck, but like that was a bit too big on the screen. There we go. Let's see. Empoleon against Blastoise. I actually don't know how this matchup goes, but I think it would be good for Empoleon because we have neutral damage while they have only resisted damage. They don't have any damage that is not going to be resisted. But I feel like the Blastoise has a more bulk towards it, so it's a bit of a tough one, honestly. Like, it is a bit of a tough one. I do think, though, it's more in favor of Empoleon. They could go for Skull Bash, which does a ton of damage. They go for Hydro Cannon. Yeah, I survived 2 Hydro Cannons. But they don't that they do survive 2 dual packs, but with the fast move damage they have afterwards, I'm gonna be fine here. But actually I don't do enough fast move damage to really pressure them. They generate energy faster than I do. Which means I don't have really a choice here. They will very likely get... Yeah. I could have went for the charge move. Would have been smarter, but I'm gonna keep the energy. How do I catch my Pokemon? That's a good question. Usually you would use Pokeballs, but I'm... The one Pokemon can one-shot me from that range. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Corsola. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they don't want to go for any move. That's kind of unfortunate. At least I counted. So far, very tough battles. Like, that's a lot of battles that I'm like... I have no idea on really how to deal with them with this team because they're just so neutral. Like, there are no positive like matchups here. Like, Corsola is just neutral against the entire team. Like, there is not really a lot that I can do in order to change that. I'm going to be able to at least get 2 debuffs off before they go for another charge move, which is going to be fantastic. But we see on how this is going to go. Take is going to drop. Okay, they're sub out anyway. And they still have a charge move here, of course, stored. I think they'll win immediately here if they just let the move go. Which they will do, very likely. I assume they're gonna let the move go. The shield, okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna knock them out anyway with the charge move here, so like it doesn't really matter on what I'm gonna do. It's the shield again. That gives me the opportunity to even reach another charge move. They're kind of screwing up here a little bit. But I think it's still a win. Like, I think I was still kind of so far behind. If I would have got the Hydro Cannon off, I would have won at this point already. Like, it's literally just the Hydro Cannon. Like, that was all that I would have needed there. Could have just went straight, but... It is what it is. You're gone. Okay, I knock you out. But I hate that I'm going to be able to beat now the other thing as well. So that's how Primary beats just in 2 shields. That is true. I should have went for Trailblaze in order to do a tiny bit more damage here, which absolutely would have not mattered because I have a charge boosted anyway. So, unfortunate. Could have played this one better. This one was more on me. If I would have went for a charge move early on, I would have won this. But honestly, I haven't really seen anyone running a Blastoise lead, like, at all. So, that's part of the truth here. But yeah, we're still climbing. Which is fine. 2,600. I want to get up to at least legend rank in this season as well, even though there is no legend rank. We have to kind of make our own ranks this season. By the way, thanks so much for all the viewers. We have 68 currently on Twitch, which I didn't really expect, and I have zero idea on how many we have on YouTube. Absolutely zero. But I don't think YouTube shows them to me anywhere. I like 50, I think. That's great. That is fantastic, especially for just a random stream during the season, with a lot of technical issues. Dusknoir! Alright. Dusknoir is a little bit bad for me, because they have... Okay. It is a Shadow Punch, but at the end of the day, kinda... Thanks for the banana. I really appreciate it. Oh no, I went for the wrong move now because I looked at the banana. Thanks so much. I love the banana. Thanks, Lily. Don't be messing, please. I don't like the bananas that much. But a 149 banana. How you doing? I'm doing very well. I am doing fantastic. I am a bit tired because it's a bit late, but that is fine. I still want to stream today. I kind of want to be keeping up with streaming. This is the thing as well. I kind of want to just have like a routine for streaming in because, yeah, I just kind of want to yeah, be able to have more live streams generally. And if you just be like, okay, I'm not gonna do it today, then you're not gonna do it the next time either. So here you go. Every 2 days, kinda. I don't know. Weekend was I not. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming this weekend. There is a community day on Sunday, which I'm quite excited to play. So yeah, unless Saturday I don't have anything else to be doing, don't think there's gonna be a stream there. Sunday, the community day, going to be interesting. I will make a video towards the community day tomorrow on YouTube as well, so definitely stay tuned for that one. Even if I went for the right charge from the beginning, I would have been fine. Okay, can debuff them. That's fine as well. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Is Lycanroc, Rapidash, and Google Puff... Like, who is Google Puff? Google Puff is my favorite Pokemon. It is... I honestly just don't even know what Google Puff is supposed to be. Like, it's basically a question, like, on which movie Lycanroc wants to watch. It's my favorite question, actually. It's my question of the day. What's Lycanroc's favorite movie? We will never know. We will never know. This does way less than I expected. To be fair, I don't replay Altaria that often. It's a good Pokemon though. I think Altaria is a fantastic Pokemon. Also, I actually don't know if the viewer account that I see here is both combined or on Twitch. I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea. But anyway. Hope you're all doing fine. Hello, hello. How are you doing? We have both Twitch and YouTube now, which is so fantastic. Like dual stream on both platforms at the same time is such a nice thing to be doing. Because then everybody is happy. Nobody's missing out. Google Puff is really tough. I wouldn't say so. It must be. We need the Pokemon Google Puff. Fantastic. Kick GBL, how are you doing? What's up, what's up? Yeah, true. You can like the live stream on YouTube, by the way. Feel free to do so. Apparently that helps. I think it does help. I have no idea if it helps. But it might help. Is this a thing? I have... like, this is the thing as well. I don't understand. Like, I'm doing YouTube now for 6 years, I think. I still have no idea about YouTube. And that's not me being like, oh, I have no interest or whatever to have an idea. I try to figure out things. I try to be like, okay, yeah, like, that's what I should do. And from my own experience, like, for the videos that I think do not that well, do fantastic. And the videos where I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a fantastic video. They're just there. Nobody cares. So, like, I have no idea about how YouTube works, actually. Are likes important? Are comments important? Like, of course, comments are important for me, but, like, are they important for, like, videos to be shown? I have absolutely zero clue, and I'm doing that now for 6 years now. Which is also kind of bad to think of. Anyway, Altaria leads. They have Flamethrower, which is a little bit annoying, but that is what it is. I only know Banana. Banana is my favorite. Honestly, by the way, I hate bananas. Like, I'm technically, of course, not allergic to bananas. I don't know if can you be allergic to bananas? For most diet, you can be basically allergic to everything. But I honestly despise bananas. Is there for use any food like, what the hell? Like, no, like, it's serious. Like, even just the smell of banana, I can't deal with it. Like, since I'm tiny, I can't deal with it. Like, yeah. Don't want to go too much into detail, but you can imagine. I don't know why, but banana are my nemesis. Bananas are my nemesis. And it's so bad because there's so many nice recipes with bananas. They're like in any kind of smoothie that you want to get, there is always banana in it. And I just can't deal with it. It's too much bananas. No, like, honestly, it's just wild. I have no idea why. I wish it wasn't the case. Also, I wish it wasn't the case that the position I'm currently in here. Yeah, catch. Perfect catch. Went really well. And of course, Lucy and Peter as well. That's even better. Even better. I know I'm not allergic to them. I said I wasn't allergic to them. I just don't like them, of course. I just was asking if you can have an allergy to bananas. I think YouTube went down. Oh yeah, YouTube went down for like a tiny second, I think, somewhere. Just see it on the side. I have like all the streams open at the same time, basically, to see. Okay. Strawberry and peach. Yeah. Like, if you make your own smoothie, yeah, but like, I'm too lazy for that, and I'm only gonna have like the store-bought one, and in any store-bought one, it is always banana. Any of them. Oh, fantastic. I love that. I think the Empoleon got maybe 20 million energy in there for free. That's fantastic. Yeah, banana is honestly very much overpowering. They're like things where, yeah, this game is over and it's gonna leave it. I have no idea why that was laggy like this, but that completely killed the game. I would have liked to know what they had in the back, but there was no point really there at this point anymore. They got like 5, 6 free fast moves. And I had never had that. It must be because I'm streaming, and because I'm streaming currently also this one over Wi-Fi. That must be kind of why that was the case. But that is usually not the case, so. Anyway, let's see, next opponent. Doublade. That is actually quite bad for me. That is actually a core breaker for me. Believe it or not. Doublade is quite awkward because Doublade has access to Sacred Sword, which is super effective against my lead, and they have a Gyro Ball, which is super effective against my Sesop. So that is quite unfortunate. I assume that they want to go straight for... Yeah, they're going to go straight for this. I'm going to shield twice. I know that I'm going to still lose. Can you stop sending bananas, please? LilyNiRiain, can you stop sending me bananas? Like, I appreciate your bananas as well, but I have an irrational fear for bananas. Okay. I'm not even able to catch the move. Thank for that. Anyway, we have a Azumarill against us that is at least playable. As we have Trailblaze. A banana peel. Why does YouTube have so many like banana emotes? It's flabbergasting. I have no idea why. Okay, we're gonna be able to Trailblaze though now. That is fantastic. I wish we wouldn't have talks about bananas right now. But who knows? Play rough. I can't wait for the new season. We have a lot of interesting events that were just announced as well. We have the Flamingo one soon as well. Somewhere next week, I think. I think on Tuesday that thing comes out. Flamigo. Gonna be an interesting Pokemon as well. Definitely gonna showcase it immediately if I can. As it's gonna be, I think, a little bit more difficult to actually get this Pokemon. It's like, it is a wild spawn, but like it is a rare wild spawn. Get wrecked, by the way, opponent. We destroyed them completely here. But yeah, Flamigo is gonna be interesting. Then we have all the legendaries with the background. It's gonna be as interesting. I also don't know where they are bananas. It's all banana. But I think there was even more events now announced as well. We have the Catch Mastery event, which I'm going to be super excited for Oricorio. Which honestly, Oricorio could have been a really cool Pokemon. Has a signature move called Revelation Dance, I think it's called Revelation Dance. And in the main series games, it's a very strong move, but in Pokemon Go, it doesn't exist, so that's a bit problematic for this Pokemon. Maybe we're gonna get an Oricorio community day. But it would have been a perfect opportunity to put in the signature move for this Pokemon during the Catch Mastery event there, but we are not gonna get that, because why would we? Anyway, thank you so much for being so friendly to go for a charge move. Is Zizwilus your actual brother or cousin? Both. Both at the same time. Is there a problem for you there? He's my brother. He is my brother. And I hope that I'm gonna be at a tournament again as a caster. Who knows? But I would love to see if I could have an interview with my brother. It would be so amazing. Like, imagine me like being casting and then having the opportunity to interview not only the best English speaker in entire Europe, but also one of the best battlers in Europe. Would be absolutely fantastic. I would love that. No, like honestly, would be really cool. I hope this is gonna happen eventually. Well, it's actually kind of funny because there was a time far back where we went to Go Fest in Berlin, which is ages ago, and like nobody knew that he was actually my brother. Like, no one knew, and like we were at the table having dinner with everyone, and we had to kind of get our IDs out in order to show like we're actually brothers and we actually have the same surname. It is crazy. But no names are out anyway. Everybody knows everyone's name who participates in tournaments. No privacy. It's actually kind of funny though, because basically because Pokemon Go is the only one that's still outside, like it shows it sometimes in names at least, but it's actually using the in-game name way more than the name. Like you have like whenever like tournaments are over and you see like who won which tournament, you have basically for all of the other ones, for TCG and VGC, you just have like their actual names there. And for Pokemon Go it's like, I don't know, like fucking Z's Wireless or something. It's like Z's Wireless one. It's like I'm finding that the in-game name is more important than the actual name. I've, by the way, no idea what I'm doing here right now. I'm just trying to destroy this chest and go for one more. Two are the best players in Europe. He absolutely is. He is spending a lot of time as well practicing for that. Like that's the thing as well. I think a lot of people are like, yeah, playing PvP and whatever. Like he is practicing a ton for things as well, like for those tournaments and doing like all of those like practice tournaments. I'm just doing YouTube. I'm just vibing. I'm more thinking towards like also like content ideas. I would like to do more like tournaments as well in terms of like those online tournaments. But my issue actually is more, I would like to use it as well to advertise Show 6 Pick 3, but the way the game currently is, and I don't mean lag because I barely have lag, honestly, like I feel like the game is quite smooth recently. Like I lost one game today to lag, but I think that's down to streaming and not really to the game itself. But my problem is like more that the support for Show 6 Pick 3 isn't actually really there yet in game. So I think a lot of people are not as interested in this format yet, which is unfortunate because it's actually such a cool format and we won again without it really me paying attention, which is perfect. But it's like such a nice format now. We just wish that we would have the opportunity to bring it to more people, basically. But we don't. And that is sadly the way currently. That is sadly the way. But yeah, I would like to do more content towards tournaments. I did one time a video towards a tournament. It took me a ton of time to do the video. And the video actually performed quite well as well. Like a lot of people were interested towards it in that one. But yeah, like I don't know, like it's just a bit tough. I feel like to currently do content towards it, which is kind of sad because I would like to support the scene a little bit more as well. But then it takes like you are in there for 2-3 hours, sometimes 4 hours to do a tournament online. Kinda unfortunate. Don't have really the time to spend for that. Dragon Energy. But yeah, I hope that in the future we have more support from the game itself towards the 6 Pick 3. That would be fantastic. It would have like some kind of online format even in game. Because I feel like it would just open up the door for the entire thing for so many players, which would be amazing. But we don't have that, so we can only dream, we can only wish, we can only hope. But yeah, we are going to have here an interesting time against the Scissor. I'm gonna let the first move go. I wonder what they have in the back, but Florges is good against nearly everything, so like it's kinda alright for me to try to keep this in the back. At this point, they're even in range for an chilling water from floor just to get knocked out from that. I hope they don't swap. Need to be careful. Okay, they don't swap. If I shield, I would be able to outspeed them. The issue is more like I don't really want to be caught off guard. Yeah. so it's gonna be a bit more awkward. Are you a father yet? I am. I haven't done a Twitter announcement. I'm very sorry. Had a bit more other important things in life to be doing for that, but I had I did talk about I think 3 different videos when it happened. But yes, I am. I have a little tiny daughter now. This is basically, by the way, the worst possible Pokemon I could imagine. I want to swap out. That's bad. I don't know. Do I have energy still on my other one? On my Empoleon? I don't know. We see. We see. Okay, I survived 1 move. I survived 1 move, but that's basically gonna be it. What? Yeah. We have a tiny little princess now. She is the tiniest little princess. I think I might be fine if I catch the move here. I don't catch the move. No, if I didn't wait, I would have been fine no matter what. Oh no, even if I just stayed, I would have been fine. I threw the game. I didn't know there was throwing the game here, but I actually expected that Empoleon would go down faster. Should have been. Thank you very much. Also appreciate you, by the way, Ricky. I know you've been watching for quite a while. I have seen your name so many times. I really appreciate it. That's the thing as well, which I love streaming. I know a lot of names, and while I don't always interact as well, like in comment sections all the time, I see people, of course, and I read most of the comments. Can be, of course, always that I miss some, but it's nice to talk to people directly. That's like why I was kind of missing on the channel as well, I feel like. So yeah, definitely. Like if you have questions as well towards whatever, just let me know down. I would appreciate it, by the way. I know I'm German, and I know there are a lot of people that are German watching me. If people would be talking English in the chat, I do understand that, but I would just like to include everyone being able to see what you're writing, as it makes it easier for me to reply towards it. And yeah, it would be just a bit better for everyone. I know that you don't comment too often, but I've seen your names for multiple years now, so I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. There are a lot of people as well that I know are watching and not commentating at all, which was something that happened, was what I did a lot of times as well. I was supporting YouTubers, I was watching people as well, and I was watching live streams as well, but I was never really commentating on the videos or anything like this. But yeah, I've seen your name so many times already prior. A lot of people that I know as well. So it's just cool to see, and I can't wait as well, especially again for the new season, because the thing is for me, I want to use mainly live streaming, of course, for the Road to Glory account, because I need to do the battles there anyway. I want to use my battles here to do videos, better videos, especially of course for the new season. Try to have even more and longer gameplay for certain teams, which I couldn't really do because I try to do always 2 videos a day. And if I have the Road to Glory account, that kind of opens up a bit more, because I have then a different series that I can do at the same time, which is going to be fantastic. But also just the Road to Glory itself is not directly for myself or anything like this. It's mainly for you to see on how, if you can still get up to Legend even with a really bad team, a really bad Pokemon, and just generally. Why did the music stop? I hope everything is fine. The music just decides to be yeah, okay. Dramatic moment. Let's stop. I hope it's fine. I have no idea. Anyway, that was dramatic. Is everything fine though? I hope it is. I think it is. Anyway, But yeah, no, like the Road to Glory account is generally there for use then to see on how to get there, and I kind of want to have it like as a community thing where you can see, okay, what do you catch, what's happening, all this kind of stuff. I know like live streams are kind of fun. My wife and I watch your uploads every single day on YouTube. Really enjoy the content. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I especially, like, of course, there was not a time period where I wasn't too happy with my own uploads as well during the season, which was due to the lack of time because, yeah, I'm now a father, which is very exciting and very happy. But of course, I had to pre-produce a lot of content, which was a little bit awkward. But I can't wait like for the new season. I have so much planned. I have literally a big list of things that I kind of want to do. Some things that I kind of want to do before already as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. Especially like towards explanation and stuff like this for PvP. I think there's a lot that I can kind of help people out as well with it. So can't wait for that. What is wrong with Umbreon? Umbreon is a good one. Yeah, Umbreon is gonna be knocking out my Empoleon. I feel like I could have won a few more of the battles as well if I would have paid a bit more attention. But again, like it's interlude season. I'm happy to just talk to chat. I can played it a little bit better. I definitely would have won this one. Okay, we finish with this team still the set. And then I have a different team that I want to try out. It's a bit more toxic, which is, of course, fantastic. And there are definitely, yeah, there's definitely no one that is going to complain about that at all. I think it's total viewers, by the way, that I see on my streaming thing. I think it's both YouTube and Twitch together. Which is interesting. I'm new to streaming as well again. But yeah, I'm excited to do more streams in the future as well. Okay, Kosla. By the way, I heard if you're on Twitch, there is Twitch Prime subs. I hear this is still a thing. I think Twitch is like bought from Amazon, isn't it? I think Amazon owns Twitch. And that's why you have like Twitch Prime subs and stuff like this. I have no idea. I have no idea. Are you streaming on any other channel? Also, where is my chat liking? What? Wait. Are you streaming on any other channel? Of course I wasn't perfectly. I can't do two things at the same. Like, yes, I'm streaming on YouTube as well as on Twitch, and that is why if you see a little @ sign in front of the name is are the people from YouTube, and all the other ones are from Twitch. So that's most likely where this comes from. Yeah. It's wild that I have a baby now. I know it's wild. Trust me. Trust me. Shadow Empoleon works for this team as well. Yes, but it is preferred to have a non-Shadow version. But like Shadow version does work out quite well as well. Doesn't mean that Shadow was bad, but it's preferred to have the non-Shadow. Can debuff them a little bit. Curve Blade is definitely a little bit better already if I paid more attention. We don't know what they have in the back yet. I am quite low already, which I don't really like. I will get some energy, but I'm going to try to catch the next move. I will try to catch the next move. They're going to go for Air Cutter anyway. They're barely going to do it. They do it way more than expected. Okay, I can swap. Oh, Blastoise. That's not nice. I would be able to go for Trailblaze still, but I would need to be able to swap out for that, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Do you have Ice Beam? We will find out shortly. You have Skull Bash. That's actually better for me. Cause... Okay. I hope that I can swap out after this one. If I can swap out and they're not at their move yet, I can go for a Phasma and go for Trailblaze and knock out the Blastoise. That would be fantastic. No. Nope. 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 Would you suggest this team if your Florges and Altaria is ranked in the 4 to 600s? Yes. The ranking system generally is seen too highly. Like it's you have too many people to focus on the IVs. Like you focus too much on the IVs. They're not as important as you think they are. Personally speaking, they are important in certain scenarios. But if you have one around the 500 mark, you're fine. Don't even worry about it. For normal PvP, you're absolutely fine. You can worry about it if you are doing like those other, like those show 6 pick 3 stuff, whatever. Then you can worry about it if you really want to. But even anything below rank 1000, you're gonna be okay. It's really not that important. It's really not that important. There are a lot of times, even especially for like common meta Pokemon, an advantage of having the other ones, like having Pokemon with a little bit of a higher attack with a little bit of a lower rank. So, just generally, I wouldn't be worrying too much about it. I don't know where my alert box went. I have no idea. I can put the alert box on the screen again. I have no idea where it went though. Okay, then now we have an alert box again. So I just see like all these things happening here on the screen. I'm like, where the hell is it not showing? I have no idea. I apparently deleted everything on accident today. But again, I'm still trying to figure out on how to stream. Usually prefers Twitch for streams. Yeah, again, Twitch, I'm streaming now at the same time, which is fantastic. Twitch is generally better, I think, for chatting. I think it's just a better platform for stream because the platform itself is built towards streams and trying to support them. Thank you so much for the sub here. Oh, actually a sub for 3 months in advance even. Thanks so much for that. I really appreciate it. That is kinda crazy. Again, I will be though streaming as well for that time, so at least I have those plans, and I'm definitely gonna do that. So I'm here to stay. I really enjoy streaming though. Sadistic Turtle, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Now we have at least the alerts coming in, and we're gonna have all of the Wurmple alerts, which is fantastic as well. Thanks so much for all the Prime subs. Like, we have all the subs now. We have even a Hype Train needy there. Thank you so much. Ich habe recht. Thank you so much. Very German. The most German of them all. Okay. I'm forced to shield, but it's fine. All of the subs. No, I really appreciate it. Again, I'm here to stay. Like, honestly, I'm so excited to be back because the thing is, I just enjoy having both streams at the same time. Like, I enjoyed, basically, what my issue was, in the beginning, I was streaming on Twitch, and I had a great time. Then I got like a bit sick, and I was more focusing on YouTube because I enjoy doing YouTube more because I feel like I was better at it. But then I started streaming on YouTube because I had my following only on YouTube because I lost also on Twitch because I had like such a big break. But now I can have both at the same time. I can stream on YouTube and stream on Twitch. I had no idea. Like, I don't know why I never really tried to figure out. Great catch, by the way, from the opponent. Why I didn't try to figure it out before as well. But yeah, it's honestly fantastic. I am so grateful to be back. My YouTube output has been impressive. I'm actually devastated, by the way, for YouTube. I had a streak of, I think, 4+ years of uploading daily content on YouTube, and that streak only recently broke. Was absolutely impossible for me to make videos like emergencies and everything, which is fine. Like, that's totally, like, it's not the reason or whatever. But like, I was just devastated because I had that streak for 4 years straight, every single day, at least one video. Most of the times 2 videos. I could have played better here, by the way. And I broke. Does absolutely make zero difference to anyone else. It makes no difference to YouTube. Makes no difference to anyone. But like, it's just like, if your streak breaks, it's just unfortunate. But yeah, like, it's been alright, definitely. Like, it's been a bit of a long journey. But I'm so excited for the new season, honestly. It's just, like, in a way, of course, I don't like the interlude season. Like, the gameplay is boring. There's not really a lot that I can do towards YouTube right now. Of course, things are going down because you don't need to care about rankings and stuff like this. And it's just generally, like, you just play for fun and watch for fun, basically. It's not that you gain anything from it, which is fine, which is absolutely okay. But, like, I actually enjoyed the season in the sense that I was able to kind of more reflect on my content and think about more stuff that I wanted to do for the future. So, like, I just want the season to be gone. I just want to have, like, go one more month in and being, like, done with all this stuff. But luckily next month is actually going to be really exciting generally as well, because we have EOIC, which is fantastic. Like, EOIC is going to be one of the biggest events, like basically afterwards the tournament that I'm looking forward the most likely people from America are looking forward to. Thank you so much for the follow. I was looking forward to the NAIC, I assume. Like, that's mostly where most people are looking forward to from America. But, like, it's, like, such a big tournament. I'm so excited for that one. We have the in-game tour, and then we're gonna get the event news, basically, like the next season news this next month. Like, there's so much coming up. Games earlier, I love the YouTube videos. Thank you so much. Good game to you as well. Did you win? Did I win? Who knows? Are you competing at EOIC? No, I am not. I have a tiny baby at home that would be a little bit too early for me to leave the house for that. But honestly, in a sense, I would love to compete again as well. But I would love to compete and actually take it serious, which I haven't been able to do ever yet. But that's gonna be somewhere maybe in the future. I know, of course, like, I haven't posted anything on Twitter or anything like this either. But yeah, I have a tiny baby right now at home. It's a bit too early. Like, she's literally, tomorrow, she's gonna be 4 weeks old. She's just tiny. But I will support everyone at the EOSC. I will watch that. I'm gonna have that on my television. And I can't wait. Honestly. I will support my brother. My brother's gonna be there. I'm gonna have a great time. Honestly, EOSC is always, like, such a fun time to watch. Thank you so much, Jim Banks. I really appreciate it. I know. Thanks so much for the follow. I have to kind of make the follow sound, I think, a little bit lower as well. I still have to get used, by the way, to battle and stream at the same time. I feel like I'm getting too distracted from the chat, which is, I think, fine as well, though. Like, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna win here. Get wrecked. Bye-bye. But I see on how difficult it can be actually to stream and do battles. Like, it can be tough. By a forward to glory, I'm gonna log in, especially for the last month then, but I'm excited for that one as well, because I'm starting off with at least a few Pokemon, even though most of them are quite bad. I have an idea on what I want to do. I throw constantly. I know you throw constantly. It's hilarious. I've seen clips, seen a lot of clips actually from your streams. You're great at throwing, but also it's content as well, and I know that you don't take the game too serious as well, which I feel like is the right thing to be doing. So, shout out to your content. That's the main thing, is that you have fun. And that's literally all. Can't even do battles. Yeah, honestly. Good without streaming, yes. Honestly, back in the day, by the way, I had no idea, of course, on how to play as well. I wasn't someone who started with Sylph, like a lot of people are. Started playing the game with, like, Sylph Road and all this kind of stuff prior. I didn't play any of that. I just started on when Go Battle League first was released and was like, okay, I have no idea what I was doing. I was watching so much content. Like, was like the only way I was learning, I was watching YouTube. I was watching Kiang. Not so much Zionic, actually. Like, Zionic I only started watching a little bit later on. I only really watched Kiang. I was watching mainly live streams, like also Kiang. And FP Sticks I was watching for quite a bit. But, like, that's the main way of how you can really improve as well. I feel like it's just watch content creators if they don't throw the entire time. But Firo. I'm not sure on how I want to deal with you yet. Do you want to go Altaria or do you want to go Empoleon? Empoleon is going to be better offensively because he gets faster to the move and actually has a move already. Or do you go Altaria, which is not going to get hit by a super effective move. Or can Floor just somehow survive this? I could actually see that Floor just survives this. It doesn't have the bulk that it has in the Ultra League, of course. Does he read comments? I do read comments. I do read quite a lot of comments. Yeah, Lily's videos have been lacking, sadly. How could she do that? I know. Devastating. I have move slots still on my Empoleon. I have to be kind of mindful. Okay, they go into their Titan anyway in the worst possible timing for themselves. If you go into his Titan trainer here, you want to go when I have a charge move slot, not when I just went into the matchup. But yeah, generally there is going to be quite a bit more content as well for starting off Go Battle League coming soon towards the channel as well. I have a list of things I kind of still want to do. I have never done, I think, a video towards IBs, and that's kind of a big part of Go Battle League, a big part of people that don't understand it. I kind of want to do a video towards it because I've seen even like in the stream again like comments towards what rank should I go for and stuff like this, and I don't even know. I would donate right now, but my Apple card won't let me. Never say sorry towards that. Like honestly, like I don't expect anyone to donate or subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can of course always do that, and I really appreciate it. But like, it's not that anybody would ever expect that, so I just do that here for fun. I want to have a different team now. I need to put it on the screen though as well. I absolutely need to put it on the screen. But I want to try this one now. I'm done with the top core. I want to go ahead and go for this. I have to kind of delete some boys up here real quick and put like the new team in. Because what I want to try out is a team comp that I kind of never had done in like for a long time basically. Which is an ABA style lineup. Well, that means you have kind of the same thing in the lead as well as a closer, and the only kind of interesting and like central thing that I was thinking of for the current meta has been exactly this team that I'm currently having here. And the main reason for this is if you have an ABA team, you still want to have a difference between the two A's basically, and in this case we have two ghost types in the Annihilate, the Dusknoir as well. Yeah, those two. But and they are very similar in terms of the coverage that they have, but one is functioning more of a ghost type in terms of the Dusknoir being able to do more fast move pressure and more pressure with the Shell Punch, and while your Annihilate is going to be able to be better as like a fighting type Pokemon. So I don't know, I want to try this team out now. I think it's a cool team, but I have never tried this team yet, so we see on how this is gonna go now. I actually kind of want to record just in case I want to make a video towards this. This is, for example, one of those things where I was a bit worried about. This is now a ground type Pokemon. And ground type Pokemon, I could have. Is it a Seed Bomb? It is actually a Seed Bomb. It is forced to be a Seed Bomb. But basically on what you would like to do, I think, with this team is just to kind of try to align yourself. I was thinking of going for the Ice Punch here. I maybe show one for the Ice Punch, which would have then allowed me to knock them out straight away, but let's see what they do. They shield up anyway, so that's good, because now I should be able to hopefully go for the full farm down. Okay, I even get to the move next before them. And like the goal of ABA style lines is usually to align yourself. That's usually a goal. But for this specific line, I'm not too sure if this is too interesting. The reason for this is that Dusknoir is a special Pokemon. Dusknoir is a Pokemon that does not have a resistance. There is no Pokemon in this game right now, other than, okay, there's one Pokemon, that can resist the charge move damage of Dusknoir. Which means that if you get somewhat of an advantage, even if it's just like energy or shield advantage with this Pokemon, there's no Pokemon that can counter it. And this is why this thing can be so strong. I suspect, though, that the opponent is going to have a certain Pokemon in the back that I don't want to face here right now. So I'm going to swap out of there. It is Bastion. I knew that. I should have stayed in, actually. Went for one fast move first. But the thing is here... I hope that Wigglytuff can win against Bastion if Bastion doesn't go for a charge move. I hope that's possible, because they go for a charge move. I don't know why they do that, though. Because I think they're opening up an option for me to win here. Because they're not having the energy right now. They are not having the energy. I just have to see on if I can farm down the next Pokemon. Yeah, because I do not get damaged here. I should be able to farm down. I think I win then. Yeah, good game. That worked perfectly in my favor. I think this should be hopefully enough. It's a dynamic punch. It is non-step, but it's a Shadow Dusknoir against the Bastion. Absolutely goodbye. And this is the idea behind the team. I think it's a fantastic idea. But I don't know if it's actually going to work. Thanks so much for the follow. The Wigglytuff is above you, though. That is something I should maybe change. There we go. Now it's going to be for the next alert. It's going to be not under the Wigglytuff. At least I know that the streams are totally fine as well. Which is good because I can see kinda now on if they're lagging or not, and they don't. That's perfect. That is perfect. Annihilate versus Stunfisk. And this is again like a matchup where I would like to stay in here just to try to align myself. I could go Ice Punch straight away, and I'm intrigued about that. But it's not the safe play. I just go straight for it. Come on. You let the first move go. You gotta let the first move go. You have to. You have to let the first move go. Yes. Perfect. With that, I can now align myself. I do like shields down for the opponent if I can choose. Oh, okay. That's Wigglytuff's job now. Fearow is a bit awkward. I fear that there is going to be in the back, though, the 2 cannon. So I'm gonna shield the first one, see if I can go for an Icy Wind before they reach another one. So I don't take as much damage. Okay, I can't. I shield. That's a bit silly, but I feel like I kinda have to. I feel like I kinda have to. I can farm down at least this time around. Because I can debuff now whatever they have in the back. Okay, they go into this one. That's fine. I can knock them out. If they shield this, I know that they're going to be weak to Wigglytuff in the back. They don't shield this. So whatever's in the back is going to be debuffed. It's a fighter. It's Annihilate. It's a Primate. They are forced to go for close combat. I win. Good game. They're forced to go for close combat. Thanks so much for the purple cat, Lily. I really appreciate it. Purple cats are my favorite. Nat Woodley here. Thank you so much for the nice words. They don't even have close combat. Yeah, that's good game effort. That is good game. Goodbye. See you later. This team is working. It's 2 games in though. But maybe I found the next best strategy. Who knows? Who knows? I can't even find opponents now. Team is so strong. People are scared. People are just scared. Sensage. Great lead, to be fair. Okay. I don't know if this was smart. Go shield once. Discharge, okay. They don't have crunch. That's what I want to check. I get the move off here. I want to keep alignment as my thing. It's very likely they're gonna have something weak to charm in the bag if they have a sand slash in. Okay, the shield as well. I think that means that they are guaranteed to align themselves. That's difficult. It's quite tough, yeah. Sure, one weekly tough, maybe, but I didn't want to risk it. Okay. I think they're gonna get to the next move and like. Okay. Please shield this one then. I don't know why they did this. But I have alignment now, which is quite important, I think. I get the shield even. Like, they're gonna get a move off against my Annihilate now, but like, let them. Like, I do so much forcing pressure. I know. I don't know why the... I honestly don't know why the Wurmple doesn't do that. It should be doing it. Oh god, good game. We won again. But I don't even see it on like my mini feed for the stream, which is kind of weird. Like usually it should be there. Devastating. Devastating. Good game. Like, this team is fantastic. I definitely gonna make a video towards that. I like this team more than the first one. Jack the Ripper, or Jack Ripper 239. What's up, what's up? How you doing? Oh, forgot about this weakness. Yeah, that's a weakness to this team. Hi, weekly tough. I might get a shield advantage though, which would be kind of nice for this one, because this would allow me to then go into my weekly tough at least with something, and I do get a shield advantage. Is it Degen? I don't really like. We have a weekly tough and we have Annihilate. I wouldn't really say that's too crazy. We're not running Bastion here. We're not running. Okay, I guess Bastion is kind of like the only one that's really annoying right now. I don't know if I want to shield a Swift here. I have to kinda have to. Icy Wind, okay. Gives me more energy myself. What do you go into? Okay, I can swap here. Okay, that is kind of bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this. What can I still do here? My only hope is that the opponent somehow decides to go for a charge move himself. Oh. They would need to. I can still get to the move here. This game is not over yet. This game is weirdly enough not over. There is absolutely still a chance of me winning this battle because I can knock them out here. I'm going to get some more fast move damage in here. How much energy do you have? I only have the energy for 2 moves. Swift does, I think, a bit less than Icy Wind. Come on, man. If they just got to the body slam here, which I hope, I need to go for a few fast moves first then. Here. That's the maximum that I can go to. I think that might be enough to win this battle. I think we might be able to yet again win a battle here. Come on, Icy Wind. Yes, good game. Fantastic. Honestly. Oh, I actually want to... I just lost to a Lithlia Slowbro Slowking using this team. Ay. Honestly, that is an interesting one. I really, by the way, would like to try out the Galarian Slow King, I think it is. With Acid, Psyshock, and Shadow Ball, the Pokemon looks kind of ridiculous. I don't know if it's just a normal one. Hopefully, like, honestly, it seems to be a very solid team here. Let's see if we get 5-0 with it. It's a cool strategy. I like the idea behind it. Which was my idea, of course. That's why I liked it. So I don't know. Just kidding, of course. But I think it's a fantastic idea for the current meta. I just don't think that this is the Pokemon that you want to face. What the hell is this? who was thinking, yeah, that's fine now. Let's bring out the Galarian Weezing. I haven't seen a Pokemon like this in the Great League for 10 million years. Yeah, cool, you hardware me now, my friend. Like, what am I gonna do here now? Like, realistically. Who is running Galarian Weezing in the Great League? That seems to be a bit of a weird pick, but I will let this go and try to get an energy advantage with my Dusknoir and see where that's gonna carry me. Like, they're still gonna get a shield from me because I need to. So, like, I'm shields down with energy disadvantage. That is going to be a bit awkward. Oh, hi, Ferret. I'm gonna go for the bait, hoping that they... If they no-shield this one, you know... Are you playing Pocket? Yes, I am playing Pocket. New set just got released today in Pokemon Pocket. And I got in my first pack the gold card. Which is a really bad gold card this time around, but I got it in my first pack. And I usually never... Like, I haven't got a gold card in, I think, like, nearly half a year or something. But I got the protector thing, whatever. Pokemon Pocket. Generally, I'm really interested in TCG. TCG is very much like just the card itself, though. Like, I don't really play other than Pocket Battles. Although I wouldn't play the other ones. I don't even really understand. I do understand it now because of Pocket, but like it's still, there's a lot more like with the item cards and all this kind of stuff in the actual TCG scene. I have no idea on how to really play that, but it's interesting. Pika gold card is honestly not that bad. I got quite a few gold cards. I think I got like 4 or something. Which I'm at least happy with. Okay, I can debuff them here. That's important. Should I went for fast move maybe first? Yeah, they're gonna get to move now. Should have maybe even swapped out. They're gonna go for Trailblaze, I assume. Swift, actually, okay. Yeah, Swift knocks me out anyway. But like Trailblaze just for the damage output. But I don't have a shield left anymore, so like, yeah, they're gonna win this. Yeah, they sadly kind of had a hard wall. 100. Yeah, I stopped spending money on like in-game things anymore. Like I don't really do like for Pokemon Go. I do it for like content mainly. Like if there's an event where a Pokemon is introduced just through like those tickets, I buy them still. But otherwise, I don't really. Yeah, that's your fault. Like honestly, I betting a Weezing. I catch the Weezing knows like that is not okay. That is not okay with me. But yeah, I stopped doing it. But I did pay a bit for Pokemon Pocket Pro as well. But I didn't play Pokemon Pocket for like half a year, like really. And now, like recently, I found it quite interesting again. Is any of the Slowpoke Evos good on PvP? They all got buffed a bit. The thing is, for Slowpoke, like for just the normal one, for even Slowbow or whatever, you have the recent one. What's it called? Like the recent buff to Confusion, which helps out quite a bit. Aye. 1000 on skins. Aye. I've spent. I honestly I don't want to know how much I spent on Pokemon Go. By the way, I really don't want to know. Like I really don't know. Like a few thousands definitely on Pokemon Go already as well. Definitely. Like I wouldn't be. Like I bought quite a lot of times like the coins and whatever, like the biggest package. That's already like 120. And we are playing the game at least, like, no, it's the 10th year of playing this game. I wonder how much I spent on Pokemon Go. How much did you spend on Pokemon Go? What a nice topic. Too much. But honestly, Pokemon Go is so expensive. Like, it is kind of wild. Like rates and all this kind of stuff, it's just... Like, it's feature after feature built to have, like, a paywall behind. It's unfortunate. Yeah, win this battle. This team is fantastic. Aye. Yeah, I know, like, there are like a lot of people who spend quite a bit of money on Pogo. Which is, I honestly, like, that thing as well at the end of the day. Like, it's just the modern hobbies. Like, it's what it is. Other people spending a ton of stuff in order to play golf or whatever and go to different golf courses and do all that kind of stuff. We play Pokemon. At the end of the day, the main reason why you're working or whatever is to spend the money as well. Even though, like, that's the thing as well for Pokemon Go, I'm not the biggest fan of how it's recently has been. In terms of just the amount of tickets they need to do. New to PvP just joined recently and I'm using Empoleon, Gorgas, Altaria. Thanks for following, by the way. Is there any way to get easy TM for legacy moves? Not really. There is an easy way to get the elite fast TMs for legacy moves, which is through routes. That can be a route reward at the end, isn't it? It can be an elite fast TM. The other way is just to play PvP. You get actually for each season for PvP for both TMs 2 of them, because there is in the beginning of the season, it's only for the first 2 weeks. You can get a free research that's always like in the shop next to the free item box. That is allowing you to get, if you just do a lot of PvP battles, basically at the end you have like a reward one time for the elite fast and one time for the elite charge TM, and then you get at rank 19 either charge or fast TM and for the season, and at the end of the season you get another TM. So even if you just play the season a little bit now, for this one you're going to be able to get another charged TM or fast TM there as an elite as well for just completing the season. But that's basically it. But yeah, otherwise, if you want to get elite TMs and legacy moves, like community days, like playing in the community, of course, gives you the legacy move of the current Pokemon. But also, community day itself is always has always a box basically available where you can get an elite charge TM. I think it was recently, but it's expensive. It's like €15 basically directly. Yeah. Oh yeah, you opened a lot. I actually have quite a few TCG products still unopened, floating around as well, but still need to open the packs for it. But yeah, we generally, me and Lily, are really enjoying opening TCG packs as well. We don't sell anything, we just do it for collecting or anything like this. Like we're not selling any of the stuff, we just like to collect the cards and like collect the different artworks. But for example, yeah, Lily was able to get a God pack for Prismatic in Japanese at the last EOAC, which was kind of nice. That was fantastic. Was it last EOAC? I think it was the last EOAC. Yeah, it was definitely the last EOAC. Prismatic wasn't out before. So that was kind of amazing to get all of those different evolutions. Do you collect to complete a set? Nah, we don't do that. We were thinking of doing that for Journeys Together, just because the pack was quite accessible and available to everyone. But I have not done a master set yet. I find it crazy, like what I actually find really crazy is like the master sets that have all the promo cards in as well. Like I find those kind of mad. We actually opened quite now a few Prismatic evolutions. They're very difficult to get in even German. Or English, of course, but so we had a lot of times like in different Asian languages in as well for that, and yeah, we got actually 2 times the Espeon now as an SIR, which is kind of funny, in 2 different languages. Hello from Belgium, or hello. How are you doing? That is a bad lead that I didn't think about. I win this in the Zero Shield, so I'm gonna go for that. It's just awkward for the matchup after then. I actually might be able to get to another move after as well. We still want to try to get the Prismatic ETB though. It's just so difficult to get ETBs. Like it's just so difficult. Like it's like the market price of it is just crazy. They go into a Wigglytuff, which is actually kind of nice for me. Because I can go to my own weekly tough now. They can catch the move, I don't really care. I get the damage onto them, which is actually more what I'm looking for. I just want the damage. I want the damage here as well. They can go for the move, I don't care. I really enjoy this team. Okay. Get rid of the Wigglytuff, which is perfect. Okay. I assume this would be a fighting type move, because there's no point of them going for their Gyro Ball. Yes, perfect. That's doing no damage against me. And I can farm you all the way down. I can shield here now, that's fine with me, but I have now an energy advantage. Ah, yeah, there's like the Costco one, like, of course, in America, especially, like, all those supermarkets have like so many more better Pokemon products than what you have here. I have one shop that even has TCG stuff here, and it's very rarely, and they're very much like very late towards product releases. Like one just official shop, and then we have sometimes in like supermarkets, like at the end, basically after a set release, like those boxes where you can just get some loose packs. That's basically all that we have. Yeah, it's like what I don't understand, by the way, if like when people like I do get it in terms of like a nostalgic reason. Don't get me wrong, like that's not what I mean with that. But like when people are opening something like those super old packs, like they're never worth the price was. Like they cost like €300 for or like dollar for one pack. Sadly, I don't care on the third shield. It was kind of unfortunate. But like then opening them, I just know, I find it kind of mad. Like a base set and stuff like this. Like you're never gonna get that back as well. And you open like something for like €300, like for a pack of cards. That's kind of madness. It is kind of madness. Like those old packs and how expensive they are. Do you reach rank 1 for every Pokemon? No. Rank 1 is not something that you need to really worry about for Pokemon Go. There's too much talk about IVs. There really is too much talk about IVs. Okay, I win this in the 0 shields. But that is basically, I think, the only matchup they can win. Let's think about it. They're gonna have now 3 fast moves. They're gonna go for Seed Bomb. Okay, I don't actually win this in 0 shields. Never mind. They're gonna stay here. That means it could be Shadow Ball. I'm just gonna shield. Okay, I'm just gonna try to catch. With a large enough community, I bet he can become a distributor. That would be kind of funny. Access to more. I have no idea how this kind of stuff works. To be fair, like honestly, I have no idea. Can sell Pokemon product. That's how other people are getting this stuff. I have no idea. I just see like the people on YouTube opening all the things and I'm like, how did you get this? How did you get this in the first place? But yeah, we had like a local-ish shop as well for Pokemon TCG, but like they also like increased prices like everybody. It's just increasing prices, so it's kind of mad. Which is kind of mad. Rage Fist, getting shielded of course. They have 2 moves, so no point of me shielding here. Don't give them ideas, I know. Like honestly, like yeah, for again, I will make a video in the near future. My plan is like somewhere next week, not this week anymore. Next week a video towards IVs, because there is too much talk about them. Like they're not as important as people make them out to be. And I do get why people are making them out to be important, because like, oh my god, like yeah, like you need to grind them or whatever. I have most of my Pokemon, they have not the perfect IVs. Like they don't. You would have to sell product, of course. That would be actually kind of cool. Like if I could do that, I would do that. Like, honestly, like, imagine. Okay. Annihilate minimum. That is bad for me. I wonder if I can win this in twos, though. I want to try. But they're very likely going to have a good answer to Wicked Tough in the back. They go for foul play, that's fine. I have Rage Fist. I boost my own attack up. Maybe. I could, yeah, my experience where I couldn't write them once. That's coming back soon, by the way, again. Stay tuned. Yeah, it is coming back very soon. I will absolutely. Side hustle, easy. Easy. For Relegator. I might be actually fine here. We'll see. How long have I been streaming? 1.5 hours. Actually kind of madness. Oh no, we're not fine. Oh no, we're actually fine. Are we? Okay, they're still gonna be able to go for the move here. Yeah, we're not fine. We are not fine. Gonna shield this one for sure. Now it's down to Wicked Tough. No. Sadly not. I think I have one more set left. Yeah, I will do this set, and then that is going to be it. I think I might even have another set afterwards, but I'm just gonna leave it at this point. It's getting too late. Just go rush through this set real quick with this toxic team. It's not that toxic, to be fair. But I like the idea behind it. I think it can work out. But I feel like we're actually getting kind of screwed by the leads that we get today. Just go sort into my other Ghost Boy and see what they're gonna go into. They're going to outspeed me here, that's fine. But at least I was able to get them low. Like lower, basically. Yep, that's okay. There's so many really tough Jason right now. Like, I feel like in theory the team idea is even better than what we can currently get. It's just mainly because on the pure amount of toxic Pokemon that are currently around that we're just not good against. Okay. Swift can survive? Oh, I can survive, that means I can knock them out. Or get the shield advantage. That's actually fantastic. That is actually fantastic. Knocking them out straight away. That means I have a lineman now. And I know if there's a Jellicent coming in now, which there is. I get some damage in here and I'm gonna get some energy advantage on my Wicked Tough. And with it also like Icy Wind options for later on. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to go for 2 Surfs, but I'm actually alright with it. Should be kind of fine there. Stuff coming through. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's Polar Snow though. And I could win for double Swift as well. Swift would have been kind of cool here as well, but I kind of want to debuff them so I can survive hits a bit easier. That's fine. Okay. That is just a Weather Ball. Stop playing Pokemon, but you still... That's definitely just a Weather Ball, by the way. You still watch my content? That's kind of crazy, though. Like, honestly, that is kind of crazy. Thanks so much, though. Thanks so much. At least you're still up to date then with meta. If you want to go back and play. But again, I'm excited kind of for Road to Glory as well, because it's like I have Pokemon from 2021 as well. I did the series, and I can see on how good they're gonna be now as well. kind of going back as well, like for the people who maybe want to start it again. Actually, it's not the first time I read those comments as well, where players just stop playing the game as it's slower in my videos. It's kind of funny. For Germans, that use English is father or dad used more. How will you have your daughter address you? Your father, dad, supreme overlord? Jonkus. Jonkus is my name. Imagine, like mad, like seriously. You would say in German, you would say Papa. So let's say more there. Oh, when you're opening my presents, I am especially recently, I've been very bad with opening presents. I'm very sorry towards that. Opening gifts, of course, is more what I think you want to say with that. I've been very bad. I will most likely try to do that. Make a mistake. Hey, do you remember me when I was your opponent at DOIC? Yes, I do. I do. Shall I see. I think you beat me, didn't you? I think you did. Fair, you said you did. RPS, exactly. That is the best way to be fit to win, isn't it? Gift redemption, yeah, true. No, like I'm so bad at like I actually was really good at opening gifts, and then I stopped opening them again. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. Because I'm really excited for like the distance trading. I think it's such a good feature. I think it's also good in how they implemented it, because like you can't just get it immediately. You kind of have to grind for it and whatever, which is great for it. But I'm just lazy to open the gifts, which is my issue. I know, Jeff kicked in. I know. The presents. Oh, they have brick break. That means they're kind of not having anything to hit me. I can hit them, though. I can farm them down with the Evan back. This thing again. Oh, come on. Yeah. It's all good. Like, it's honestly like, I go to tournaments as well just to have fun. Like I'm not really stressing around that. I don't really mind if people take their time. I really don't. There was times as well where, like, I've been just messing with my opponents as well during tournaments. I don't really take things too seriously, like talking shit or whatever. I don't really like, though, in tournaments that happens as well. When your opponent, like, I do get it. Of course, like, there are people there to compete and be like crazy competitive. I'm personally just not the biggest fan of being too, I know, harsh than to your opponent and be like, yeah, just giving them the hand and that's basically it. I was like, come on, just we're here to have a little bit of fun as well. Just talk normal to your opponent. That's all that I kind of asking for. But yeah, no worries there. We can fight if you prefer. I open gifts better. Like I don't mind open gifts. I'm just like, it's a me issue. It's a me issue. If you write down your name, is it the same name in game as well? I can open a gift after this battle. Like I don't mind that. I haven't been going through my friends recently to open gifts. Floor just okay. I have a bit of an energy disadvantage now, but I think it's fine. Think it's going to be fine. Trailblaze. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to be able to get there in time. That means also that I'm going to be able to outspeed him for the next one. They might still survive this one here, which would be unfortunate because I have to use the shield. But the shield app themselves. Okay. Same name. Okay. Okay. I will look afterwards. Trailblaze. They boost themselves up. I wonder if that's gonna... They might be able to align themselves then. Let's see. Okay, we can knock them out. That's perfect, because I don't want to have a Boyan against my other one. Thanks so much for the follow. Thank you very much. If you haven't followed yet, please make sure to follow. We really appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. both YouTube as well as on Twitch, and that's an Altaria. I don't know how I want to deal with this Pokemon now. The issue is that I need to get some energy, but I don't want to give. Okay. I only one fast move away of getting to a charge move. The issue is here now, of course, that the opponents have an Empoleon still left, and that can be a bit difficult. He gave you some tips. How can Jux do that? Now, fellow, yeah, caster. How things change. Next tournament is. What's actually the next tournament coming up for like the regionals in like Europe? I actually completely forgot which one we have next. We just had Birmingham. I think it's EOIC, isn't it? Should be EOIC. Please have a charge. You have a charge move sword most likely already. If I would get another fast move off, I would win. Oh, I lose Team Peter. I didn't know that. Actually, bad on me. I should know that. It's 2 common Pokemon. How could I do that? The end of the day doesn't really matter to me here in this case. Yeah, USC is next. USC, and I think that's then Sevilla, then Prague, Utrecht, and then Torino. I don't play the game anymore. So many people don't play the game anymore. Bit understandable though. It has been a bit dry, I would say, the last year. It has been. But honestly, I'm quite hopeful for the future of PvP. I'm honestly, like, it is my... I haven't been, but I am actually. I'm quite excited for what the next season might have in store after this one. Because, like, think about it. They're not going to do, like, an interlude season for nothing. Like, they're going to have some kind of change waiting for us, I assume, then for the next season. But like they're not gonna make an interlude season for no reason, so oh, so it's 2 attack difference. That's fantastic. And Nepalep. Oh, I forgot to open your gift. I'm so good at it. Do you see? And Nepalep is the only actual way of saying the name. Icy Wind already. You are fast, my friend. You are fast and furious. I'm gonna be able to at least go for some Swifts. I think that's a CMP type. Twitter. They haven't announced anything now. They want to get energy here. That's why they do that. I stop out of this one. I don't mind. Sure, just got the energy. Yeah, smart. Smart. Hi. Okay, they're most likely very happy that they're in this matchup now. I can take 1 hit. That's the only thing. No, I haven't announced anything. But I assume after EOIC or whatever we know more, like a lot of time, like I assume like if they would want to change something in the game code or like the way the game is played, which is usually where they would have an interlude season method prior already, because there was like a hacker, I think, and they want to fix that out for them. But I assume basically that would happen after EOIC, because they're not gonna just put something in front of EOIC. Like if that thing goes then wrong, like what are they gonna do? Like cancel the event is gonna be a bit difficult. So I assume personally though that we gotta get something in after EOIC because it's getting too close towards it. But I was hoping, and I don't know if that's gonna happen. Like we had that happening prior. That during EOIC or like during an IC tournament we have season news release where you just get like a lot of times just to get the move update for the next season. I hope they do that again. They haven't done that for the last major tournament. Like they haven't done it for LAIC where they could have done the same thing as well. But we have seen it before, so honestly, a Nepalep is the only way of saying it. At least we have, you know, someone who can actually say it correctly. And Nepalep. Okay. I need to do my duties here. That's exactly how you write the name. There we go. I hope you're happy now. I didn't give you a sticker, because you don't deserve it. Aye. Should have got you an Nepalab sticker. There must be an Nepalab sticker. Should have done that. Horrific. This should be the last battle, actually. And now we have all the viewers on Twitch. Crazy, we are over 100 viewers. 115 total. No, it's mostly YouTube and Twitch together. But again, it's my second stream after trying to return here. Speaking of trying to return, it's mostly what the Giratina is going to do against me as well. I have 2 better answers in the back, so I'm just going to stop out of here. Streaming on Twitch again. Yes, after 4 years of a break, so... But I'm streaming on both Twitch as well as YouTube, so depending on... Why am I seeing an RTQ in here right now? Depending on what you like more, you can watch on either of them. And again, I will be streaming those as well for the future. I am not going to stop streaming anytime soon. So if you want to follow, feel free to follow, because I'm definitely going to be live more often. Of course, if you want to use your Twitch Prime sub, do that as well. But I will be staying here. I will be streaming more in the future. Because I have everything set up now. I don't need to worry about anything anymore. And I'm enjoying it. Finally can talk to people. Finally can talk to people again. It is fantastic. It's Triple X the one, which is kind of interesting. As the elite ball knowledge going in Nepalab, absolutely. I go to the Hofbrauhaus. Perfect. Do we actually go there? It's a very, very well-known place. Very well-known place. Basically, you can just come in any of my streams then. Just let me know that I have to open your gift, and I can open your gift. Isn't that better? Because I think our friendship level is actually a little bit too low for me to even consider opening your gift, because I'm just opening the gifts for like the people that are high up the friendship level, because I want to get into the remote trading section. So the best thing is just to come in and ask me again to open me gifts. We have a Lugia against us. Not the Pokemon I was really expecting here, especially Articuno Lugia core. That is a fantastic core. Okay, that works beautifully. Goodbye. Close one. Do we have another set? I'm actually curious now. Because now we have like so many more viewers in at the end of the stream. That was it though for today. I will be back again. I see when I'm gonna stream again. It's gonna be definitely... Oh, my Pokemon storage is full. It's definitely gonna be in a few days. It's either... Maybe I can stream on Saturday. I see. Definitely not on Sunday because we have a community day there. Maybe on Saturday. I have to see towards that one if I'm allowed to. No, just kidding, of course. But I'm really happy to be back. I'm really happy to be back. It's a lot of fun for me. I am very thankful for everyone who's tuning in. You missed it and opened my gift. Thanks for that. I hope you all have a great day. I will see if I can raid someone here real quick. And I also know now that raiding someone is taking a little bit. Which wasn't the case prior. So, who am I raiding? Mystic Sparkle. There you go. Feel free to join the raid. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, you can't do that. But, yeah. Enjoy Mystic Sparkle's stream. And I will see you in a few days. Most days Saturday would be making some sense. But again, for next season especially, stream's gonna be a bit easier because I can stream with my Road to Glory account. And that's gonna be quite a bit of fun.